Dave Antoine is up next with a Just the Facts update on Kingston government on the local scene.
For their single meeting of the month, the Kingston Planning Board gathered once again at 26 Evergreen to reorganize the board, look at a site plan review, and approve meeting minutes. The reorganization of the board resulted in Tom Bouchard once again taking the reins as board chair. The board then moved on to their main agenda item, a site plan review of 363 Bishops Highway as part of Map 104 Lot 2. This is to renovate the existing building space for an inpatient rehab facility with additional parking. An attorney representing Longview Realty kicked off the review. The site has served as a convent, assisted living, and group housing with a proposal to now turn it into an alcohol and drug treatment center and residential rehab facility, one that will also be presented before the Zoning Board of Appeals in relation to a special permit. Their attorney mentioned that they've had pre-site plan application meetings with Town Planner Valerie Massard, a former building commissioner, and the staff of the fire and police departments. The former, along with Conservation and Sewer, didn't have any additional comments, while the police requested the addition of a fence, one that was put in an updated plan. The site is essentially coming under the ownership of Eddie McGrath and Kayla Florence of Rockland Rehab, an organization now celebrating 5 years. As a partner in Longview Behavioral Health, Eddie spoke from personal experience, having conquered long-standing addiction issues over a decade ago, a drive that gave him the passion for getting others on the path to treatment, citing the history of the first sober house they established. Following up on the planning and logistics with Scott Fanar of Grady Consulting, Scott discussed the new repurposing of the building that would require any new additions to the space, which has 2 buildings. The main focus was adding additional parking to the space, with plans to add a double catch basin that would redirect any additional stormwater that would surface. The consulting firm was hoping to continue using the board regulation, limiting the maximum scope for a 6% driveway space with the aim of not adding a new driveway. Valerie Massard chimed in, providing highlights of a drafted report such as a history of the building, the need for a special permit as a for-profit entity through the Zoning Board of Appeals, its Zone 2 status with water, needing a water quality certificate due to the request for additional parking, and an update on the private septic system used by that site. The board inquired about the actual operations of the site, with co-owner Eddie McGrath answering that it will be a 24-hour staffed operation with medical services on site, along with daytime services for its patients, which is expected to be about 20 people. As for its residential layout, they're planning on having up to 60 beds split between the 2 buildings. Following the town planner's report, along with comments from a peer review, the board voted favorably with the site, praising its location and more. Wrapping up their one and only August meeting, Val discussed filing that their office received for a special permit of converting a space above a commercial site on Old Orchard Lane, a potential agenda item that would not be visited until a November 10th meeting, given the impending special town meeting. This has been your Kingston Government Access on the local scene. We are so glad you stopped by. If you would like to support community in action through media, please consider donating to the local scene. The QR code here will take you where you need to go. Thanks, friend.